Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. So making my quick weekly check-in video, right? So it's Monday. Came in, caught up on other people's progress and struggles, and now time to talk about my own. And I might reach out to one or two of you on the side, because I have some questions from some stuff that I've seen. Oh, and by the way, congratulations. I know I don't comment because I don't like to spend time scrolling up and down the feed and commenting on everything, because I know that I won't be able to see the responses because notifications are just out the wazoo. So I check in once a week. I see everybody's updates. High five to everybody who's sticking with it so far. High five to everybody who's not but still trying, because that's how we succeed, right? So we've all done a lot more difficult stuff than trying to use a scheduling system. So I know we could all do this. But I think it was Yael, right? I hope I pronounced that right. Number 2's team, right? On the Team Beachbody Cup. That's freaking awesome. Congrats. High five on that. We have a group of girls who is in the 7th spot, and they're putting in a lot of work. So I could imagine to be in number 2, you guys must be killing it. So keep it up and good luck. Everybody else, on my week 1, I don't see a lot of updates. I think there's a lot of people who aren't really posting in here, right? I mean, I could have sworn we had a lot more people at the training, but I'm seeing like the same 10 updates over, from the same 10 people. But I hope they're still trying. That's all we can do is try. But so far, from what it seems, everybody's struggling a little bit. Me too. My first week, I focused on getting used to creating a Google Calendar and using it and checking in every single day, right? So that was a big deal right there for me. Week number 2, I scheduled in all of my big blocks, and I started to dabble a little bit with tasks, right? So, and I incorporated more of my roles into my daily schedule. So it's been working out. I can use a little bit more structure, right? So for now, I just have big blocks of times and then some little tasks here and there that I want to get done. Like, I focused on what I absolutely cannot miss. More importantly, what I absolutely cannot make excuses for, right? Because it's not that I was missing things. It's what was I really trying to avoid doing. So it's been working out, and I've managed to have a very, very successful 2 weeks in terms of getting things done, getting shit done, pardon my French, and feeling like a badass, because when you get things done, you just feel like a badass. Now, when I say, okay, I'm not trying to paint that vision, when I say very successful and getting shit done, I have by no means mastered this nonsense yet with calendars and scheduling and tasking, etc. But I can see the impact that it's done in my life just by making a few minor changes, right? So I'm very thankful for that, right? So I can definitely improve 100%. I can improve. I can continuously keep improving. I'm just one of those people that there's always some better way to do things than I currently do it. But for people who don't know me, again, I have never been organized, and I've never scheduled anything in my life, and it's something that I always kept up here. So this is a huge, huge improvement for me by physically seeing written down in my calendar on Google what I need to get done and when I need to get it done, and when I actually do them and don't do them, it makes me work a little harder, and smarter. Now, before I went into this Franklin Covey training, we had an outsider's point of view on how difficult of a concept this really is to implement in your life, right? So this guy is a very successful guy. He came to my day job to do a training, which was something about prioritizing or something like that, right? Or productivity. It was like a 2-hour training session at work, something that they brought a consultant in for. And this guy runs his own company, and he was talking to us about it, and he saw something that I had, which was Beachbody related, right? And he asked about the business model. He's like, how do you feel about this business model, right? About the whole network marketing thing, because he quickly realized Beachbody was a network marketing company. So, and it went into conversation about insanity and stuff like that. So he comes to tell us that after I said, it's incredible, in my first year, I've managed to bring in as much weekly with Beachbody as I do in my current day job of 12 years, which is where he was teaching us, right? But he was an outsider, so I didn't really care to talk about it. And he said, you know what, it's funny you say that, because I currently receive an income from a network marketing company that I was a part of 20 years ago, right? So this man is receiving weekly paychecks 20 years later from a network marketing business that he was involved in. How crazy is that? Like, he absolutely does nothing with this company anymore, but he's still receiving that income, right? And he said that he's been a CEO of like actual physical businesses before, and that he had a company that was very, very successful, and eventually something happened one day and he ran that company into the ground, right? He like outsourced all the wrong stuff, and this company just went downhill. Like, this was a physical company. I forgot what sort of company it was. It was some sort of teaching or something or other. But what happened was he implemented this Franklin Covey method in his business, his real organization, like structure, physical company, whatever it was. And he said it changed his life, right? It took forever. Like, he had tried implementing it numerous times before and failed miserably, but when he really committed to it, it changed his life, and he managed to bring that company back and sell it for millions of dollars a couple of years later, right? So it's just one of those things where, I mean, some of us have done crazy stuff in our lives, right? Like, I lost 67 pounds. I started a business which I believe and I consider to be a successful Beachbody business right now, and it's only going to get better. And I've met amazing people. My life has changed. My marriage has improved significantly, right? In fact, my marriage has been saved. All of this because of adjustments that we've all had to make in our lives and things that we've had to change, right? So things that we've had to accept that we do wrong and we have to change. So I made those changes and incredible things have happened in my life. You guys have made those changes and incredible things have happened in your lives. What is this? This is just another change that we need to make, and the outcome will be huge, right? This is only going to impact you in a good way if we can implement it. And we're not going to get it right on first try. We might not get it right on second try. We might not even get it right on the third try, but we don't give up and we don't stop doing the things that we need to do until we get it, right? So as Beachbody coaches, we all know this, and I am really going to try to like stick to this 120%. And this week, one of my goals is to go and revisit that participant group guide workbook thingy from the 5 steps class that we took, and because I haven't picked it up since then. So since I've actually been scheduling and doing the things that we've learned, but I need to revisit that book again and now try to fill in some of these pebbles and see what else I can implement to help me out a little bit, because changes don't just happen overnight. Changes happen when we continuously make small improvements to things and don't get comfortable with, just small. We don't accept minimal change, right? We want like what we were really looking for. So I hope everybody else is sticking through their struggles. I know that after the 5 weeks, we may not all have completely successful 100% turnaround in what we were looking for, but we'll be a step closer. And that's all that really matters, right? Because then if we finish those 5 weeks strong and we've had some change, we can always start our own 5 weeks over again, just to completely revamp again and improve and constantly keep doing that. So sorry that I bored you and took 10 minutes of your life. I just need to put things out there like this. This is how I brainstorm sometimes. This is like my thinking sessions, my downtime, my little rides to work. But let's just keep sticking with it, guys, and I look forward to checking in again next Monday, seeing everybody's progress, checking everybody's posts, and taking it from there, right? And peace out. That's it.